Hello, Aries. All my announcements are in my About section, and I want to get right to the reading. Please like and subscribe if you relate to what's happening, and definitely if you want some more clarification or have any concerns or some feedback or even criticism, as long as it's said nicely, I'd appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Oops, you just had a flyer come out. I love it. Okay. All right, let's keep moving right along. I pre-shuffled the deck, but I shuffled a little more right as I was talking to you just to get a feel for it. I have a lot of different tarot decks, but I think that using the Smith-Waite helps with you. Oh, nice. I love it. Okay, actually, it's right side up, so I need to do it that way. All right. Oh, you have a lot of upside down cards. Yeek. Okay. All right. So, here we have your person is not feeling so stable. A fourth wand, because this is the Three of Wands. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. The Three of Wands suggests that your person is waiting for something to allow some stability. And I think that you are that, because look at your overall energy is that fourth wand. I think that your person might be coming out of something very emotionally, possibly dark in their lives. This is the Five of Cups in the reverse. And I feel like they might not have been as able to give you the kind of love and attention that you wanted. So you may have felt something not quite right, but I think it's something that they're going through in their life, a possible grieving process. I don't think it has anything to do with you. I think your person is letting us know that, hey, it's not you, it's me. I'm dealing with something. And because it's in the reverse, I think this person is not showing you, Aries. I don't think that it's something that should concern you in the sense of why they aren't sharing it. Sometimes people need to grieve privately. So just be aware that there could be something, and create a safe space for this person and be their friend. Even if you want more from them, sometimes it's easier to not feel the pressure of the heavier emotional romantic, especially when you're not really in a place to give. Now, I do see that they want to communicate. They want to communicate really badly, but for some reason they are not at this time. But do know that it is what they want. And perhaps, like I said, since we're reading the cards and hoping that we're going to find something that will help with your situation, you knowing this ahead of time, you can know not to pressure, but to just be that person that they feel that comfort level with for now. And when things are feeling a little better for this person, I think that they're going to open up more to you. But you might be able to do something now in terms of being a good friend. Doesn't mean you're in friend zone. It just means, or you could be, but that's sometimes the best relationships start there, you know? All right, let's see what else is happening with your person. Okay, the King of Cups in the reverse. Like I mentioned, you have a lot of cards in the reverse and a lot of major arcana in the reverse for your person. The King of Cups, your person is capable of being on their own and being strong emotionally and actually really not needing to be with someone so much. But right now, they're not that strong person. They can't quite be. Their life's a little upside down right now, as you know from the first set of concepts here. I also see that your person has been fighting the good fight, whatever's been going on in their lives. I don't know, I had this emotional download come to me that something's going on in their family, and they've been very defensive, and that can be really tough, because your family means so much to you that when things aren't right, you can't just say, well, to heck with you. Well, you can, but whether or not your person will or won't put up with it, that's one of the most painful things that a person can deal with, as you may know. I mean, I know that there are health issues and lots of people who have lost loved ones, and that actually could be the case in this situation. It could be that there's just so much going on in the family because maybe they lost someone or dealing with someone with COVID. Hopefully that's not the case. Not everybody's going to be going through that. It could be something else, but it very much could be a situation having to do with health, because there's a lot of sadness here too. So sadness and not wanting to fight. There's a lot going on here with this person. Now, they are trying to stay in a very temperate state, but they're not really able to. The Temperance card is a very strong card because it's a major arcana, and it is the card that suggests whatever they're going through, they are trying to be moderate. So I'm thinking that there's one foot is in this situation with their family, and there's one foot in the situation with you, and they're not really capable of giving you what they're usually capable of giving you right now, but you are on their minds, and love in emotion for you is definitely something that's important to them, even though they're going through this, but they're not really capable right now. I'm really sorry to hear your person seems to be going through a lot right now. I don't know if it's apparent to you or... Now keep in mind that even if your person is bubbly on the outside, a lot of times we wear masks. So I wouldn't be surprised if I don't see something here that suggests a mask. It also could be something long-standing. A lot of major arcana suggests that this is not a temporary state. This could have been going on for a while. And I think sometimes people enter relationships even though they're not completely whole, and that could be the conflict here. Let's see what the next set of concepts are here. Your person, wow, the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. That's quite a combo, and to not be ready on either level is very interesting. I should bring that light back, I think. So the Queen of Cups here is somebody that really is capable of great emotional depth. I mean, the King is very self-sufficient in that emotion department, and I'm not saying that the Queen isn't, but she is the more giving of the sort. So I want to see why she's on this line and he's on that line. And again, my announcements are in my About section, where I also discuss gender, so that you're familiar with the fact that that's not the case for me. These are energies. But there is a strong indication that this person is deep in their emotions. This is how they see themselves. I tend to see court cards as representations of the person that we're talking about in these readings. In different readings it can be different, but in this reading it's definitely your person. So your person is capable of amazing, I mean, a King and a Queen of Cups. I don't think you can get a better combination in terms of who your person is and who they are in terms of love. Now, And then also they're also very moderate and even tempered kind of person. So it sounds like your person is really worth the effort. Oh, Aries, I hope everything works out for your person. I'm going to keep good thoughts because I kind of am feeling a little sad right now, actually, for them. Not pity. I think they're really strong people, and I can see that because look at this potentials, the world and the sun. I mean, that is so basically when your person is at their best, along with their best is someone who is capable of providing the world with you. They sound like someone who are the whole package, and they sound like somebody that is really positive and loving. And these are really strong energies. These are long-term energies. So even though there's a lot of things going on. So maybe, okay, I just saw something here. Their situation is temporary. These are not major arcana. These are minor arcana. So the major arcana card suggests somebody who is usually quite in the long term, and who they are at their core, very, very capable of relationship. And this card in your overall suggests to me that you can be that fourth pillar, the fourth wand. This is the Four of Wands here. Hang on a second. There we go. And I didn't show you all the cards, but hopefully they're close enough that you got the rest of them. I may have, I know I talked about that one and that one and that one. Okay, the Five of Swords and the Eight of Wands. I guess those are the ones I didn't quite mention, but you knew the meaning of it. So in summary, your person's not feeling too stable. They're going through a lot. They want to communicate. They don't want to be depressed. But they seem to be going through some type of grieving process. They're at their core very capable of managing, and they are trying to balance, this ongoing struggle that they've been dealing with, and the fact that they want to be that capable and responsible emotional in terms of emotion for you, or the potential of you if you haven't quite started things yet. And not only that, they're a combination of the King and the Queen, an amazing combination. They're capable of giving you the world, and on a regular basis, they are a sunny person, a really good person, and you're going to give them that stability they're looking for. I really love this reading. Now, I want to end the reading with a card from the Island Time Wellness deck, and it's a love oracle, and let's see what the spirits want to tell us in terms of your person. What kind of advice do they have? Runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy and listening to ego. Okay, so it seems to me, because this is when the advice is not about your person, the reading is. The advice is suggesting that you may, I'm not saying you're codependent, but this is just an overall sense of how the card can play out. It could be literal, but based on this reading, what's I'm feeling in my body right now is the idea that whatever's going on makes you kind of want to run over the hills on a certain level. I think, though, if you're here and you care about this person, you're trying to figure out what's going on, you're planning to stick around and see this through. That would be my thoughts. But I think that you have had or have considered or might consider running, and hopefully having this insight here will help you keep things together. And then I have my own personal deck that I like to use for for the love readings and the messages that can be from the person that you love. Oh, I'm having trouble with my throat chakra. Okay, so basically, it's pretty much like I said. Your person is having a hard time with this communication here. So if you're wondering why you seem to be left out and you don't know what's going on, well, they aren't quite as capable of speaking up about things. And it could be something as simple as the fear of explaining it wrong, looking foolish, looking like a drama queen. You know, there's a lot of fears that come along with trying to open up to somebody. So try to keep that in mind. That might be why there's a piece of you that might want to run for the hills for the situation. But I think with some time, you'll see that this person is quite amazing. Now, this may not be everyone's story, obviously. You would know if this relates to you. If it's not, may I suggest that you look at your where your Venus placement is. I connect strongly with Venus placements. Now, also the moon could be another thing that I would consider looking at to see if you're working in those energies. Although anything you identify with strongly is something to consider. But as a reader, this is primarily for sun sign association. But I identify strongly with the Venus placement because it's a love reading, and I tend to look strongly at Venus placements for that. All right, I hope this really helped you, and I'm looking forward to our next reading. Have a great month of July, and I will see you soon. Again, please hit like, subscribe, and comment. I appreciate it. Thank you.